Hey guys, this is Batman 1999 doing another toy review, and this time I'm doing it on the Alien Queen set. And I've already went over the bio and everything on the back of the packaging. Let's just go ahead and crack this thing open because I went across everything in the previous video. And here are the figures outside of the packaging, and they come with a ton of accessories. They come with a little chest burster. They come with 3 eggs. I just add the other ones for decoration, and they come with pretty much the same eggs. I went over them in the previous video. There's no need to go over them again. And wow, I didn't know I could do that. That's the art of balance, people. Here is Bishop with his dead body looking thing, and he's got his little piece right here which can be removed. It's basically just a big peg, and it gives the illusion he's dead laying on the ground with the chest burster had just come out. And you can attach Bishop like this. And also, with our previous video, it came with a face hugger. You can attach it to Bishop as well. You just got to remove his hair and push it on his head. It does take a little finagling, and it fits right on there. Now, with the face hugger, you have to. I think it goes like this. You get this. You put the hair, and I don't know. Maybe you do leave them bald. I think you just have to leave them bald. Oh well. Anyway, take this off. Now Bishop is nicely detailed. I don't remember exactly what the actor's name was that portrayed Bishop, but as I stated with Ripley, you can take off the little watch. Takes a little finagling. Yeah, see, there it goes. It can be removed, and you just put that right back on there. And he's got his little doctor's gloves. Now, next thing, you have the chest burster, which looks highly detailed actually for as small as it is. You can see the details out on it. And taking a look at this is pretty detailed too. For a slanted slope, you know. Anyway, next we have the regular alien here, without the tongue sticking out. And this is a pretty cool alien figure. Same articulation as the other alien figure. Ball jointed head, a little bit of neck pivot in there. Can look down quite a bit, not really that much up. Shoulder goes out, ball joint at the shoulder, bend at the elbow, swivel at the hand, waist swivel. A little difficult because of the tail, but it is there. Leg can go out a little, can go in, kick forward, bend at the knee, swivel at the foot. The tail has a swivel right here, right here. 2 swivel joints. And this is a pretty detailed alien figure too. Like the teeth and the way he just looks pissed off. Like a little tube back here on the back. He detailed these guys pretty good. And Bishop has the same standard minimates articulation. Ball jointed head, shoulder here, ball joint here, bend at the elbow, swivel at the hand, waist swivel, kick forward, kick back, leg goes out, in, bend at the knee, and swivel at the foot. Now for the Queen, the piece de resistance, this is an amazing figure. This is a pretty big mini-mate figure too. I like the crest. Her head is just so awesome. Well, if it doesn't fall off. Now it's attached by a ball joint, so you can simply just put it right back on. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the hands. Now these do not move. They'll probably end up like the Yellow Jacket. Hopefully they don't, but they can break off. So be very gentle. Here on the back, It's got the cool little detail going down. It's the Godzilla looking spikes going down her back to the tail, which is sharp. Pretty cool hand detail. The face is what kills me. The detailing in the face is amazing. I love that detail. And it's through the whole body through and through. It looks really good. Now, as for articulation, she's got pretty good articulation herself. Ball jointed head, as I went over. She can look down a little bit. She can look up. Not really. If you want to half that joint, maybe. You can make her look up a little bit more and her foot come off. It does come off. Now these joints right here, this is what makes her so tall, and that neck joint. This is an extra long leg. And the way these are bent, you have to kind of lean her on her tail in order for her to just stand up at all, hardly. Just a really odd joint. There's no swivel here at the neck. Arms got articulation. They can go out and in, but that high up is how far you can go. They can go forward, back. You can have a small bend, not a big one. More on this one. I don't know why, but this one's more stiff than the other one. You have a bend here, and you have swivel here, way up here in the upper arm. The leg can kick forward about that far. Pretty good for this little figure. Can kick outwards a little bit. Hardly any at all. This looks weird. I wouldn't have the alien queen doing a ninja kick anyway, though. You have a bend at the knee, which will kind of help you when it comes to doing the standing. But yeah, you have a bend at the feet, and you have a swivel right there. I'm not going to move it though. And lastly, for the tail, you have a swivel here at the upper tail, and you have a swivel here. Pretty cool figures, I will give them that. Now, as you can see, for comparison, she is much larger than the other figures. I bet she's even bigger than the Avengers figures. To compare, though, I'm going to stand her next to Ant-Man, regular mini-mate size. She kind of towers over him. It's like, oh my gosh, what a woman. Okay, now let's get measurements on these guys. And the queen is at 4 inches. The regular xenomorph is right at about 3. And Bishop is about 2 and maybe a half inches. Okay, to compare, as I showed you earlier, just the same size Bishop is. And to compare to Ripley, right there she is. All these mini-mates are about the same size. Here is the alien, about the same height as that alien. Now, hold on. I'm not going to put Ripley in the suit, but this thing right here is very, very loose. I hate this thing. This thing causes more problems than anything. I'm not going to sell it or anything, but this thing is just, it's just so loose you can't use it. So that was a comparison. It's shorter than the queen, but taller than everybody else. Now the queen does come with another accessory, which is a pretty cool one. You can detach this tail here at the end. It takes a little finagling, but it does come off. You attach this, but first you get Bishop. And you unattach him here, and you get this, and you put it right there. You get the lower torso of Bishop, and you put it right there, and it gives the look that he's being stabbed by the tail. And then you just get this and you attach it to the end of the alien queen's tail, and that's a ball joint, so you can move it around a little bit more than you can the other joint. And there you go. There's Bishop being stabbed by the alien queen's tail. Her head come off again. But yeah, there you go. Bishop's being stabbed by the tail. It gives you that look. That's pretty cool. I like that. And to remove the tail, just pull that off, attach the other one. Now this one's a ball joint too, I just now discovered that, but it doesn't have as much range of motion as the other one does. Yeah, you can see that movement right there. And to remove bishop, you just pull that off, put this back on, and there you go. You got regular bishop. Now, our last comparison, just to show that she isn't the largest thing on Earth, we have the Marvel Select comic book version of the Incredible Hulk. And the Alien Queen, sadly, is smaller. Sorry, Queen, you're still smaller. And as I forgot to mention in the previous reviews, each one of these come with stands. I did not realize that. Both of these sets come with stands, and that is pretty cool to know. And the tape was on these really bad, but the scratching was terrible on that. That's the only thing about these clear stands. They're awesome, but tape and scratches, watch out for those. And one last thing to end up our review and end it, I forgot to mention with the legs, with this, I hate this, but they've got a small little peg right there, and they got a small little peg right here. You have this much room to stick that piece, and that barely stays, but I'm just going to show you how it attaches. And then you got that one right there, and it attaches, and it's very loose, and it will, there you go, see, it just falls over instantly. It's just, this thing right here is so frustrating to work with. And let's try this again, maybe we'll get it to stand. We did it, we got it to stand. But you kind of have to make it stand on those things, or you have to get one of these clear stands, which this thing does have peg holes at the bottom. I forgot to mention that. And can stand, just it takes a miracle to do it. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this figure just as much as I do. I don't have enough money to afford the NECA gigantic Queen figure, so I picked this one up, and I'm just as happy with this as I would have been with that NECA figure. Anyway guys, don't be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to check out my friends on Entertainment, and be sure to check out Monkey Mars 84848. They all put cool videos and reviews. Anyway guys, if you like this video, like it. If you didn't, well, keep it to yourself. Be sure to like and subscribe, and have a good day.